Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Ryerson, and I'm going to be showing you some of the features and tools that are used within Nearpod that could be beneficial to you in your ESL classroom. Now, today I'm only going to be looking at the free version of Nearpod. Some of these school plans or educational institutions or other places may be paying for a subscription to Nearpod. So you would have access to a lot more resources and activities and things. But for the sake of this, we will be looking at only the free version. That way we can see what everybody will have access to. Now, the first tool or kind of activity that I wanted to look at is not even in the lesson creation. This is a setting that may be super beneficial to your students. And it's found right here under your account and the lesson settings. Now, this piece of accessibility setting, where it's enable immersive reader, this is something that allows for students to be able to have voice to text. You have audio as well as language translation. And we'll take a look at that and see what it looks like. But this is something that is absolutely beneficial to the students, and this is also free. This is not something that you have to go out of your way to translate, to help do all that kind of thing. It is absolutely free to you. Now, let's go back to the lesson creation. So we're going to create a lesson. And we're going to look at some of the things that you might be able to use. Now, what's really cool about Nearpod is you'll be able to drag over PowerPoint as well as Google Slides. You're able to use an add-on in here, so that way you can use pre-existing slideshows, but add those engaging activities. All these content and activities are found under here. Now, once again, these are all for the free version. These are the activities, and this is the content. Now, you can add video, you can add web content, you can add Nearpod 3D, which is 3D objects. Some of the ones we use in science a lot and math is the simulation one, where students are able to interact and do personal labs. Now, all these features you can absolutely go through. The VR field trip, where they are able to look around. We'll add one of these. But let's look at how we assess. Now, there are a couple different ways that we can assess. You can do the fill in the blanks, you can do a poll, collaborate board, a draw it, where kids and students alike are able to draw on the image, or can answer a question by drawing. One of the ones that I used a lot was open-ended question. Now, in terms of ESL classroom, this may be a very beneficial one, because not only are you able just to have them answer in terms of writing it down or writing a sentence out, they're able to also audio record. So if you want them to be able to answer the questions using voice or diction, they can use it within English or even their own native languages. This is something that's absolutely a really cool feature. Now, let's do a quick kind of example question. What color is the sky? Save that. So within 2 seconds, we have already gotten a field trip of the Sydney's Opera House, as well as what color is the sky. And we'll save and exit. Always, before we save and exit, before I go anywhere, also entitle it. That way it's easier to come back to. Once that's there, you're able to do two different things once you save it. You're able to do live participation. What that means is you're able to show this in front of the class and be doing the lesson at the exact same time as the students. You'll have control of how fast the slides go or how slow, and you'll be able to see the answers from the students in real time and be able to discuss it with them. There's also student paced. Student paced is where you're publishing it and students are able to go through it at their own time. Now, for this, we'll do student paced. They can join either Nearpod, you can copy a link, you can embed it. We'll do a copy link. And I'll show you what this lesson looks like to the students. So here is what the students will be seeing when they join in. The first question will be, what's your name? And what is your nickname? For this, we'll use my name, optional nickname. I go by Joey. So we'll join the lesson. In the first part, we did a real quick Opera House VR, where students are able to look around. And this is something that has good interactive ability with the students, where they're able to see, zoom in. Now, of course, all this content, you can absolutely experiment and see what works for you. That's the cool part about this. But the one I really wanted to show you is using the immersive reader. For students, what color is the sky? They're able to type in their answer, record audio, or if you see right here, this is where students are able to look at the immersive reader. What color is the sky? Now, this is in English. How can I change it to their native language? Right here. They're able to choose a language. So you can help your students, or students are able to find it, and you can go through all these different ones. Let's go to Spanish, Mexico. And now, when the students click on it, they're able to see and also hear, and as well as a picture of what the sentence is saying. So for me, this is a really cool tool that's free to use. So this is just one of the many examples. Now, there are other things and other assignments that you can assign to the students, but using this immersive reader and turning on that real quick setting can absolutely change your ESL lesson. So, I hope this was informative of some of the activities and tools, but the best part about Nearpod is going out there and experimenting and seeing what kind of things you can create, whether it be from slideshows and PowerPoints you already have, or creating new stuff. If you have any questions, please reach out to your professor as well as to me. I will be 100% happy to help you. So, hope this helps, and good luck with your project.